P. Diddy's final attempt to drop the charges he was found guilty for have been denied. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, P. Diddy was in the trial of the century. The feds got him on some charges that would have put him away for the rest of his natural life. And you know when the feds come, they normally win. A 90-something% chance of you doing some serious time. It was nerve-wracking seeing pictures of Diddy in court, his hair all grey, reports that he was in good spirits but also very solemn. There was rumors of him getting poisoned, or rumors of them trying to poison him with the prison food. 50 Cent constantly trolling, saying he was gonna make a Diddy documentary. All sorts of people coming out spilling the beans. Jane Doe's came out, and a whole bunch of salacious naughtiness and revelations that Diddy is a freaky deaky man. But Diddy and his legal team said the freakiness was not a big deal. Okay, of course there was domestic violence that we all look down upon, and a lot of people feel like Diddy should get time just for that alone. But this Fed case is not about DV, and it's the prostitution that he was found guilty of, which is he's facing a maximum of 20 years, is what Diddy and his team were trying to get dismissed. But the court, or the judge in this matter, has said no. And that judge's name is Judge Aaron Subramanian. The judge said this: to any modern reader, the plain meaning of prostitution is sex for sale. Every modern dictionary the court consulted says the same thing. What happened in this case was transportation for prostitution, even under Combs' understanding of the term. Combs transported the escorts who were financially motivated and intended for them to engage in prostitution. The government proved its case many times over that by itself might be enough to dispose of Combs' challenge. Had the prejudice indeed been so great, one would expect a jury to convict on the most relevant counts before it could spill over and infect the others. A new trial is not warranted. And that was Diddy's last chance of getting this whole thing dismissed. Like I said, he's only facing 20 years. Well, I say only, it's a long time, but most legal professionals do not expect Diddy to get 20 years. They expect him to get maybe 2 to 2.5 years, like maximum. Some people are even saying that he might come out on just time served on its own. I even saw a former prosecutor say that Diddy's team may still be able to appeal the sentencing after it's done, because the sentencing is on the 3rd of October. Whether that's true or not, I'm not too sure. I imagine so. Most people can appeal their sentencing. Diddy's legal team also said that Diddy wasn't doing prostitution. It was voyeurism, which is basically he wasn't taking part in the actual act. He was just watching people doing the act. I'll put it that way. Diddy and his freaky self. Some of the details that came out of this trial, I don't think most people can ever forget. Next time you see Diddy on screen, which eventually we all will, we'll be just imagining what we've been hearing. Yo. But on a serious note, prosecutors are still looking for Diddy to do some serious time. They're asking the judge to give him 135 months behind these prison walls. In other words, that's 11 years and 3 months. Now, considering the maximum he can get is 20, that is it sounds to me very, very ambitious. But this type of crime, the fact that Diddy didn't get bail for this type of crime, a lot of people say that is crazy. And that's why a lot of people are also saying they feel like he will get some serious amount of time. For him not to get released after the verdict, which everyone was expecting him to be released, they're thinking that he will get some serious time as well. I personally don't look at it that way. I think just the fact that nobody does serious time with the feds for prostitution, it means that they wanted to keep him in for as long as possible because they know he's going to get a very light sentence of maybe 2 years. And since this October will make a year in prison, that means he's only going to do another year. And he's not going to do that full year, so he might be out in like 4 or 5 months. That's what my prediction is. Diddy will do time for me. I don't think he's just going to be released on time served after just 1 year. I think he's going to do about 4 or 5 months and be out by the top end of 2026. That's my prediction. And I'm no legal guy, but everyone's just waiting for October 3rd. That is the key timing, key date, when we actually find out how long Diddy is going to do behind bars, if any more time at all. Once we find out, I'm going to let you know, people. I want to know what you think. Get in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. For less than $3 a month, you can become a member of the channel. Exclusive content just for you. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.